Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. So today's video, I just want to talk through some of the FUD and wade through some of the FUD that's out there on social media at the moment around Vechain and this Chinese ban on crypto. All transactions in crypto are illegal, and you know, lots of influencers saying that they're selling their Vechain. And just so much FUD out there, right? So I'm going to try to clear some of this up. If you like that sort of content, mash that like button, subscribe, tap that bell, select all the notifications so you never miss a video. With that said, we'll head down to the desktop and take a look at everything regarding Vechain and wash up with my thoughts and opinions. So we're going to start here. This for me is the first place to start. Lots of people that are saying that they're selling is mainly because they say it's a centralized project based in China. I kind of wanted to clear up some of this uneducated, thought process. So yes, they're in China, but they're also in Singapore, Japan, Hong Kong, Luxembourg, Paris, in France, and the US. And they have partners all around the world, not just in China, all around the world. There is a list of partnerships here. I will link this in the description. Just to list a few, you've got Renault. You've got Walmart China, obviously based in China, the Republic of Cyprus, NTT, ENN Energy Holdings Limited, BitOcean, BMW. The list goes on and on and on and on. I'm not going to cover it in too much detail. The other thing to mention is this, carbon reduction use case that Vechain has also got, alongside obviously logistics and supply chain and various other stuff, right? This is a huge project, and everybody that watches this show knows that it's my biggest bag, and that hasn't changed. I'm not selling my Vechain. Anybody that's selling their Vechain or sold their Vechain, I believe they would have been doing it at a loss. And when I say at a loss based on future gains I forecast. Ultimately, they may well have been in profit when they sold, because depending on when they got in, we have seen some fantastic price discovery with Vechain, and I expect that to continue. I expect volatility, don't get me wrong. They might be able to get back in at a lower rate, but with that said, the only thing that I can see when looking at the artificial intelligence on advice.io is the fact that there is a lot of fear in the space. So the fear and greed index is the only thing that's holding back Vechain. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how things progress for this project. But with the being able to lock down or monitor carbon behavior and know that it's trustworthy data is fantastic, and you can do that on the Vechain blockchain. And the thing that a lot of people are forgetting is China has some of the toughest targets, objectives when it comes to carbon emissions, and there's lots of people misinforming government entities of what their output actually is. And this is where Vechain comes in. They've set up a I think they call it like a SaaS service, allows enterprise users to log key data and integrate it in with the world's leading third-party assurance provider within Vechain's partnership network. And this is, Vechain are ultimately going to be supporting the Chinese government with achieving these goals and aspirations in 2030 and 2060. Right now, some of the influencers in the space are just saying, China set up their own stable coin, and I've been having this thought process that because of this, they could just set up their own blockchain. They don't need Vechain. Well, that for me is very a very uneducated way to look at the world, right? Because yes, they've set up their stable coin. they were always going to do that, right? Like, and they may not have needed support from other projects. They just hire the right people and they can do it, right? Get that. But it costs a lot of money, and you know, they needed to do their stable coin. They needed to control that stable coin, how it would operate, how it would work, and all that side of things, right? All that jazz. But when it comes to a blockchain, why would you build an entire new blockchain in order to do something that your partner Vechain is already doing, you know, at pace, at ease, you know, and is very much on board with your goals and aspirations. Anyway, it just seems like it would be an awful lot of money wasted when you got the technology and the partnerships there to do it. So I can't see that happening. And when it comes to the ban from China, and the fact that, you know, Vechain has a lot of partnerships in China, yeah, this is a ban on residents being able to purchase or transact in cryptocurrency. For me, the use case that Vechain has is more at industry level anyway. People aren't purchasing items with the Vechain token. For me, it's really, you know, logistical and supply chain where it's really utilized, and obviously the carbon footprint and all that sort of stuff, right? Like, for me, if China do that, it's no different to what we're seeing with Ripple and the SEC in the US. Ripple is still able to operate outside of the US in every other part of the world with no issues or concerns. And it would be no different for Vechain. They would be able to do that. And if you look at the price of XRP, actually it was impacted initially, but overall it has broadly been impacted by, you know, what's actually been happening right in the US. And, you know, the US have taken to some extremes, right? You know, delisting it from exchanges and all that sort of jazz. So for me, well, I don't think we're seeing any of that out of China. I don't think we're going to see any of that out of China. China have banned crypto stupid amounts of times, yet they build their own, what do you call it, stable coin. So for me, you know, it's FUD. It's nothing more than this. I expect volatility off the back of it. But with that said, do let me know in the comments below what your thoughts and opinions are. My bag size hasn't changed. It's not likely to change. And I am still more than comfortable holding my Vechain because I know where it's going and I know what I hold. But let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Really interested to know. With that said, if you enjoyed the content, mash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And tap that bell, select all notifications so you never miss a video. With that said, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.